Hello and welcome back to another video on SW Fight Hub. As you can see from the screen, we're going to be reacting to the card that's announced for November the 16th, the Riyadh Season Latino Card, take place in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It's headlined in the Cruiserweight unification between Zurdo Ramirez, WBA champion, and UK's Billam-Smith, who's WBO champion. Fight's been rumoured for a couple of weeks now, but it's finally over the line. Dorticos has stepped aside. I think he was the WBA mandatory for Zurdo Ramirez. Good to see Billam-Smith get the opportunity, obviously after avenging his sole defeat to Richie Riatpour last time out at Selhurst Park in Crystal Palace. So yeah, really intriguing main event. Both guys only lost once. Obviously, Zurdo had the defeat at the light heavyweight to Dimitri Bivol in what was a complete schooling. This since reinvented himself, moving up in weight. Looks a lot better at cruiserweight, won that WBA belt. So yeah, really interested. I know Jai Patara will have one eye on this fight most definitely, and I'm sure the winner's going to have a lot of bargaining chips, and I'm sure Turkey and the Saudis will pay for what will be a three-belt unification fight. Should that fight happen, close to getting another undisputed at cruiserweight after Alexander Usyk. Elsewhere on the card, you have Jose Ramirez versus Arnold Barboza, which is a very, very good fight. Williams-Zepeda against Tevin Farmer, one that I'm not overly keen on. It was rumoured to be George Kambosos Jr. at one point, but he's gone with Tevin Farmer. I don't quite understand why Shakur Stevenson can fight on the 12th of October, and around about 4 weeks later, Williams-Zepeda can fight. I think his excuse was about having a child, but for the sake of 4 weeks, we definitely should be seeing that Zepeda versus Shakur Stevenson fight on either of the cards, to be honest with you. But I'd imagine October the 12th is the bigger card for sure. You have Oscar Collazo versus Edwin Fernandez and Oscar Duarte versus Kenneth Sims Jr. to round up the card. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Obviously, we've had some huge Riyadh season events already this year. The peak of them all, the undisputed heavyweight fight between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk happened in May. But you've had Joshua versus Ngannou. You have a huge event coming up next week at Wembley for AJ versus Dubois. You have Beterbiev at Bivol. You have another Riyadh season event December the 21st for Fury versus Usyk, the rematch. Let me know what you think of this card. It's probably not as stacked as the normal Riyadh season cards. Boxer and Golden Boy obviously doing the work with Turkey Al-Sheikh this time around. I know Oscar De La Hoya is really working on his relationship with Turkey, so it's a way for them to get to the table. But it's not a Riyadh season standard card, is it really? It hasn't got the depth of Crawford Madrimov, the depth of Wembley for Joshua, the depth of the Fury Usyk first fight, and no doubt the rematch will have a stacked undercard as well. So let me know your thoughts on it, guys. It will take place on November the 16th, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Zurdo versus Billam-Smith headlining in a cruiserweight unification with Zepeda versus Tevin Farmer and Jose Ramirez versus Arnold Barboza, the pick of the other fights. Thanks for watching, guys.